Howdy, and how do you do? I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I know my day's not too much to complain about. Definitely a swimming day. This evening, I'm actually going to pull a prank on one of my friends. Kind of a prank, kind of just... I guess it's kind of a prank in a way, in a sense of the term. This friend of mine, I mentioned before, he streams on Twitch. He just streams, mostly first-person shooter games, battle royales. I played Warzone with him a long time ago, way back in the day, back in my prime, as they say. But he's doing playing with viewers today, and he doesn't know about this channel. He doesn't know about the change in name. So I usually, whenever I did play with him, I went by Total Pro Plus was the name gamer tag that I had. And so he doesn't know about Camwin or anything. And so I created a new account named Camwin on Twitch. So if you really wanted to, you can go over to Twitch and follow it. There's nothing on it as of right now, so I mean, all that you would get is you are the very first follower on Twitch for Camwin, for our community. So if you want that title, go head over to Twitch. I think all you have to do is look up Camwin. I think you'll find it. I think that's how it works. I'm not sure, but he's doing today's his birthday, so he's doing a stream where he's playing with viewers. And so I'm actually going to try to get queued up in there and play a game with him. And I think I know a lot of like his pet peeves whenever he's playing like those competitive games. I don't know if I'll turn on my mic at the start. I'll probably turn on halfway through or something, and I'll just start doing all of his pet peeves. just try to get him really worked up. And then whenever he's finally like partway through the match, maybe we die off the rip and then it's all ruined, and I'm already doing his pet peeves and he's be ready for the next people to come in. But I hope that's not going to be the case. But eventually I would then break the news to him that it's me and speak on the mic and whatnot. So it's going to be a good time. If you want to see his stream, you can probably learn a lot about me since we played so much Warzone together, but from his stream. But he goes by Maavrickk. I can probably put his link down in the description below so you guys can check him out. He's doing pretty well, a lot better than he was whenever we all were playing together. His streams kind of taken off a little bit for him, and excited for him, watching him grow every once in a while. I tune into a stream whenever I have some free time, usually whenever I'm editing or building a thumbnail. I'll just toss on his stream or something, have that playing in the background. It's entertaining. He's very interactive with the chat, so that's really helpful. And I don't know, very humble guy, worth checking out if you're into first-person shooters. And speaking of which, what are your guys' thoughts? Sorry, I zoomed straight through all of these relics. There's the enhanced gunpowder that I started off with. Bombs activate nearby pegs around it. Then I grabbed the cookie where it heals 2 every time we refresh the board. Then I got Eye of the Turtle so that we get more relic and orb options provided to us. And then I got the refresher course. Every four times the board is refreshed, we gain either a 1 Mew circle or 1 I know you guys told me it in the chat, in the comment section below, how to pronounce it, and now I'm blanked on it, and now I'm embarrassed a little bit, but we're just gonna move past it. I'm just gonna call it a crit. Base damage 1 for the Mew circle, then the other one is crit damage, just so you all know. Sorry, I know you guys have really been trying to teach me stuff, and I tend to forget, and I do apologize. I do sincerely apologize. I am trying. Just my brain doesn't. Ooh, that's gonna be so helpful with our refresher course. And a mastery orbs on top of it. We're sitting a little pretty. We're sitting a little pretty. Boom. It's all right. But it is what it is. There's another Muse Circle, basic damage. I think I want to. It doesn't matter which direction, so maybe we can hit it that time. Perfect. Free relic right there. I get that because of enhanced gunpowder, activating all the other bombs. Strange brew with all the refreshes that are on the board. This is perfect, perfect, perfect. If I go left, it kind of locks it in to where no matter what, I'm getting another relic. But I was thinking about, I think streaming wise, because I think streaming would be so helpful for our channel, for our community, just because of our, like, the relationship we have, and the content that we create is more like conversational based versus like, I'm good at this game, watch me be good at this game. It's not really much of that. It's more just me talking about whatever is on my mind, or whatever you guys want me to talk about or give opinions on or whatnot. And I think streaming kind of gives you that, like, conversation talk with it. I don't know the best way to say it, but not rapport, that's not a good way to say it. What's a good way to say it? Kind of that back and forth, a little more instant back and forth versus like in the comment section, I respond to everyone, but it's not often in the most timely manner, or as timely as I wish it would be, or would I expect I should be responding. So I do apologize for that, but I think streaming with people there, right there, I think it would be a little bit more easy to have those conversations or expand on thoughts, maybe in a thought that you guys might have different than mine, expand on it, or I don't know. It's kind of my thoughts whenever it comes around to streaming, and I think it would be helpful for us, but I don't know. Give me your thoughts on it. I can try to get a more consistent schedule of something at some point. I think we'll probably have to set some kind of sub goal before I can do it. I think that would be pretty cool. 1,000 subscriber goal. Do you think that should be like our reward for 1,000 subscribers? Is we set some times for streaming? That's something interesting. I don't know. Give me your thoughts. There's a link to our Discord down below. You can kind of give us some of your feedback. There's some suggestion stuff. Maybe you can fill it in there. And Discord is a good place where I can pop in. There is a QA section we just added into the Discord that's pretty interesting. You can go in there, ask me a question, and I can answer it. It's a little more interactive with us all. I think I'm very excited. I'm glad you guys suggested that channel. That channel is actually a really good idea to add to that Discord, because it kind of gives me, our Discord has grown so much here recently that I fall behind on a few of the comments. And so that's kind of a good place where if you ask a question, I can easily find it. I zoomed right past some of these. So we get 2 extra refreshes. We saw the pigback. Muse Circle, extra basic damage, so plus X plus 0, so it just gives us +1 non-crit damage. The Strange Brew refreshes and crits contribute to damage, and then our ambidextrous adds 1 extra discard, so I can actually skip over 2 orbs instead of just 1 at a time. That's pretty big for us. And I think I'm going to grab the puppet. Prevents the first time you would lose health each battle. That's not bad, but it's like 1 and done. Doesn't really, it's good, but Ring of Indignation. Whenever you lose health, deal 2 times that amount to all enemies. That is actually pretty interesting as well. But I think Recombobulators are best bet, since we don't really have any Pierce. It essentially allows our bombs to refresh. Yes, it weakens our bombs by 15, but I think I'll take weaker bombs that refresh than strong bombs that don't refresh, or basic strength bombs that don't refresh. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, where I'm coming from? We might take out this tree with the amount of damage we're putting out here. This is pretty impressive. Pretty impressive stuff we got here. Look at this. Did we just one-shot the boss? Okay. Okay. I don't think I need anything special from there. Glorious Suffering. Interesting. You know? Yes, we have Kinetic Meteorite, which is probably not the best since we have so many refreshes, because every time you refresh it essentially does nothing now. Sealed Conviction, very good with the ambidextrary. Essentially nullifies it back to one, only one discard, but just all around stronger orbs. Definitely very good. Elector Peglin, probably the #1 boss relic that doesn't have a downside to it necessarily. So that's actually pretty good. But you know, I think I'm going with the Glorious Suffering because we have Refresher Course with it. I think I'm going, oh, I think this is an interesting build we got here, eh? Very interesting, I do have to say myself. Boom. Look at this. Ah, yes. We did no damage. Surprisingly, that did a lot less damage than I expected. It will stack at least. Yes, you are right. It will stack. Against the wall, we're not producing much damage. I think we could have already been done with this fight if we didn't have this Glorious Suffering, but I think we'll be a-okay. We'll be just fine. See that? Pops off. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be a-okay. I don't think I want any of those. This way I can get 3 relics versus 2 and 2 question marks. Yeah, this way the right side is just better. I think it's just all around better. Yeah, let me know about streaming. Definitely interesting. Should it be 1,000 sub goal? I think this 1,000 subs is a pretty good one. And then on top of that, where to stream? Do you think Twitch? Do you think YouTube? YouTube allows it to kind of have carryover, kind of like the carryover effect is one way to put it, where that's kind of where all of our what is it called, our community has originated from. Or do we want to go try Twitch and see if we can get more people from a broader communities? I know Twitch will probably have a slower growth, but we'll continue to have YouTube videos coming out, so YouTube will still have its natural growth that we're doing now. I don't know. You all, ooh, I do like Splat Orb. Splat Orb with the Glorious Suffering is actually something that intrigues me. Maybe if we can get rid of a couple orbs, I think we might be in a better situation. And look at this, remove an orb. You know, you guys might hate me for this, but I think I'm removing the Dag Orb. Yes. Yes. I'm removing the Dag Orb. No real solid thought process around that. I just think crits are a little less likely to hit than regular pegs. And so, like this, we'll hit regular pegs more often than we will hit crits. So might as well just get rid of the one that relies heavily on hitting crits. And our basic stones are still doing a lot of crit damage anyway. If we include our refresher course, it's going to start doing a lot of it as well. I'm probably going to slow down so I don't miss this shot. because I tend to miss shots like that. See that? Glorious Suffering. Ugh. With some durable pegs from our Splat Orb days. Now this is a glorious build. Glorious build. You know, sometimes we're just blessed by the Peglin overlords, and sometimes we just aren't. In some throws, we just aren't. But this is perfect. Glorious. Almost like a glorious suffering. A second Splat Orb intrigues me, but not enough. Alchemist Cookbook. More bombs. Have a 7% chance to refresh into bombs, but bombs deal 15 less damage. No. That is a no. We don't need that many bombs on the map. We need more pegs than we do need bombs. Heavy Shaft Potion. Activated crits also refresh the board. Very nice. Attacks gain. I think we'll take this. I know that increases the damage, but I think we'll take the Heavy Shaft Potion. More refreshes just to ping off our refresher course, and so that you know what Betsy's hedge is. Very good. No downside to it. Attacks gain +1/+0 for every crit on the board. Essentially, we have 2 crits on the board right now, so we'd have a +2/+0. It is a very good one. Very good relic, but for our build right now, I think the Heavy Shaft Potion, making crits refresh the board, is a little bit more helpful to us. Ring of Reuse. I think the only time that you really want to grab Ring of Reuse is if you have Ambidextrary, where you have 1 extra discard. Because now I can skip 2 orbs, because if I only had 1 skip, and essentially each orb I can throw twice. I can show you in this fight here, but see how it has a 2 there? So I have 2 level 3 stones that I can throw back to back here. So I'll throw this one on out here. It'll do whatever it wants to do, and then once it falls down, we do our damage, and I still have a level 3 stone to throw, and essentially it gives each stone 2 lives, or 2 attempts, what have you. But if I had 1 skip without the Ambidextrary, I would only have 1 skip, so I get a level 1 stone. I could skip it, and it skips both of them, but then I have to throw this Maavrickk. If I had 1 skip, I would have to throw it, and then the next turn I still have to throw the Maavrickk again, or I have to skip just 1 Maavrickk and deal with the next orb. It kind of sets you up for not as great of success whenever you have like 3 level 1 stones in a row. Then you're really in a sticky situation with it, because you kind of have to throw so many level 1 stones without skipping them, since your skip is wasted on that one. But I hope I did it justice explaining that. I hope I did. Wonder if Refreshive, whenever an enemy is defeated, refresh the board, if that counts towards this as well. Refresher course. I assume it does. Knife's Edge, every shot is a crit when fired below 30% health. I don't think we'll ever get below 30% health, or if we do, we won't be there long, since we have such good healing and so many refreshes. So, and Christomelos Fleece, very good if we had more crits, and if we weren't focusing so heavily on refreshing. So I think Refreshive is going to be our best bet here. I think we'll rather take the fight and see if we can upgrade our Splat Orb. That's what we need, some upgrades to our Splat Orb. Splat Orb upgrades. I think we'll skip that level 1 stone and throw you out to that refresh. Pop off. Okay, you're popping off a whole lot better than I thought you were going to, because our whatchamacallit, refresher course has +0 +3 to crits, so now our level 3 is doing Our crit Maavrickk is doing 2 hits per peg plus whatever the number is on that peg. So we're essentially doing 8 if we hit that peg. Now here, it's a level 1 stone doing a 3-5. That's pretty big. Pretty big stuff we got going on here, not gonna lie. Now, are we gonna hit a crit with it? Probably not, but it's still gonna stack up because we're hitting so many of these high pegs down here. And see, if I had 1 skip, I would have to waste it on this, which I think I'm going to. Might as well get this big boy going. Oh, we missed. But we still did plenty of damage, and we move on with our lives. Upgrade the Splat Orb. Splat Orb now does some work. I know there's an elite here, but I think I'd rather have these question marks. I think I'd rather have the question marks with it. Free relic. There we go. Very good relic. Deal 2 times the amount of damage with a certain boss relic. The wand of something, whatever you might call it, is perfect for that one. Perfect. Perfecto. We'll hit that crit. Might as well. We're doing so much damage as it is. Hit the bomb. We didn't do enough, eh? I think I'd rather do a Splat Orb here. Yeah, I skipped a level 3, but okay. Splat Orb, you did not work necessarily as I intended. You are not currently working as I previously intended. I'm skipping that level 1 stone. I could skip twice, so I don't know why I didn't just skip twice and throw 2 Maavrickk orbs and be done with this, but we live and we learn, right? Boom. Maavrickk in the game for us. Okay, you didn't end the game. Okay. Now you're gonna end it. Because you're gonna hit enough bombs. We'll be done. We'll be out of here. We'll just heal. We'll go straight down. How much damage are those pegs doing? I didn't read it. Like 20? We'll offer a stone level 1. We don't need a stone level 1. We have enough refreshes, so our Splat Orb should be able to be just fine. Starting off with it, making a bunch of durable pegs, if it doesn't mind making so many durable pegs. Durable bouncy pegs. And then we also have, oh, look at it just popping off. I can't even look at it. It's so mesmerizingly beautiful. I am overwhelmed. No. Okay. There's pros, there's cons. There's pros and cons. But check it. Oh. Keep going. Oh, you didn't hit that refresh. It's fine. We got another Maavrickk going. Nice. Now our situation here is throwing you over here just so that we can get that refresh. Crits actually activate refreshes. I kind of forgot that was a thing. That is massive to actually have. Oh, simply glorious. Look, every time we hit that peg right down here, 34 damage every time we hit that peg. It's just crazy. Baffling. Boom. Refresh it. Yeah. Yes. I am all for this build. All in on it. People would say grab the gift that keeps on giving. People would say that because it makes all pegs durable, and that works really well with Glorious Suffering. But Cursed Mask is garbage. Hot garbage. Hot garbage. It only benefits you if you have a negative status effect. Only time you have negative status effect is with the first 4 throws of confusion, or if you're playing against the Ballista boss that we're obviously not going to be fighting, or if you're playing the blind mini boss or elite fight in the cavern. Those are the only times you have negative effects, and then this is useless. This one, never grab constricting chains. You will hate yourself the entire time you have it. It is miserable to play with. Gift that keeps on giving, I would say grab it probably 8 to 9 times out of 10. Grab it. But I think I'm gonna go with Wand of Skulltimate Power. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because every time we lose, every 25 hits, we do 3 self-damage, but every time we do 3 self-damage, deal 2 times that damage to all enemies. So that's 6 damage to all enemies every 25 pegs. And we have a Splat Orb that will essentially give us durable pegs. So I think we're netting positive, and I think we have a build that has what it takes to beat the boss here. That is my professional opinion, professional take. We have a lot of refreshes here, so we should be able to refresh through it all. Okay, we are taking a lot more damage than I thought we could out heal. That is a fair point, but maybe we'll get another relic that will give us some healing. We're still at max health though, so as long as we stay at max health, I presume we'll be fine. I presume. Boom. Upgrade an orb. Now we have fully upgraded orbs. Doesn't matter which direction we go, we're just gonna lose health the more pegs you hit there. Okay. Now I can kind of see some stressors that we have added to our game, especially with the Maavrickk decision we made. But I can also see the positives. And if you can't see the positives, okay, we lost a lot of health. Maybe I made the wrong decision. Maybe. We'll find out. We have a couple relics up ahead of us. Oh, man. Special relic. Infernal Ingot. Steal 1 life from selected enemy for every 5 hits. That's perfect. Did not make a bad decision one bit now, because now we have consistent healing that heals and out heals the Skulltimate Power, Wand of Skulltimate Power. It essentially out heals that bad boy. So essentially we are A-okay in this world. Unless we still netted a loss there, but that's beside the point. Okay. We can start doing some damage here somewhere. Ooh, I'm a little nervous. I'm just a hair bit nervous on the fact that we're not doing much damage. Okay, I might have dropped the ball here. I wish that wasn't the case, but we didn't. Oh, we didn't drop the ball. We didn't drop the ball. Okay, now we have a very difficult decision here. We've actually had a discussion between these two before, and in the comment sections there was a very good point made that essentially with the Power Glove we're doing 1 damage for every peg hit, so that's a 1 extra damage for every peg, while Mental Mantle immediately deal 1 damage to the target enemy for every 2 pegs, so it's essentially doing half the amount of damage Power Glove is. But the power glove is only affected to the orb that is presented, and that orb will only hit, most of the time, only hit the frontwardmost target. I don't know why I keep pointing with my hand, like you guys can see where my hand is, but I need to start pointing with this cursor a little bit better. It will only hit the frontmost target, while Mental Mantle will always hit the targeted enemy. Or we can get Popping Corn, heal 1 for every 12 pegs hit during the battle. Honestly, I think I'm going to go with Popping Corn here, just because I am now very afraid of health, because we almost died. We almost lost, and it scares me. Short fuse, massive short fuse, because now bombs detonate 1 hit, and now check this out. Boom, free relic right here. Boom, special button, extra crit, 1 extra crit, that means 1 extra refresh on the board. Our Maavrickk orbs is gonna pop off. Yes, I think we're going to go right. And then I think we're gonna go right again. Now hear me out, I think we're starting with you. We still netted -1. That kind of does interest me, why we net -1 there. I don't feel like we should have. There, I think we should net that more than that we do -1. But who am I to say it's right or wrong? Play nice. Yeah, our Popping Corn I think was a good decision here. Now, I think I have some concerns with it being the chunky Peglin boss on how well we will perform, but I think we should, in theory, perform just fine. The second Maavrickk is interesting, but I don't think I want it. Oh, we're gonna go left and left again and hit these 2 elites, so we can get even more relics. Even more relics. Oh, whenever you heal lost health, deal 3 times the recovered health. Oh, that's perfect. That's constant damage. Constant damage going out. Oh. Ooh. We have such a... I don't even know how to classify this build, really. It's such a good build that we have going on. Because every time I lose health, I just heal it right back. And then it just does damage right back to everything. I don't know, it's interesting. And look at all these durable pegs that we're making. Oh man, look at this bad boy pop off. If we had Overhammer too, so we had overflow, it would take out all these things. Look at how much damage we're just passively doing to everything. Oh, this is glorious. I don't know if this will ever end. This has the potential to never end. Well, now it ended, but it has the potential here. And I kind of want to skip to a Maavrickk to really see this go. Are we net losing health here? How are we net losing health? Oh, we're not siphoning health anymore. Because the boss is gone, so we're not siphoning anything. Well, okay. That was pretty cool, I have to admit. But I can see the issue. Ooh, we can essentially make our bombs do as much damage as they used to do, or we can get even more refreshes on the board, or we can do the Mental Mantle and just go full passive damage. I think we're gonna go full passive. Full passive with the sustain. What's the highest we got around here? 76. Is that 180? We're losing so much health going into the flames on the side. Thank you for finally finishing that. That was kind of awful. No. Okay, red bombs. Red bombs are spooky, spooky, scary, scary. I know what I did, but I have my thoughts around what I just did. Oh, yeah, red bombs are gonna do a lot of damage, but we're gonna do a lot of healing too, as you can tell. Just hitting red bombs is gonna do a lot of healing for us. Yeah, I think we'll be just fine. Because check this. Boom. And then we heal right back up. Put us back to 30 or whatever you want to put us at. We take the heals and move on. This seems doable. Very passive aggressive build. Skip to the map, Maavrickk. Another red bomb map, that's fine. The most dangerous red bomb map I think has already passed. I don't think this red bomb map is necessarily as dangerous as the others. There's nothing on the board right now. We gotta wait for it to spawn, so I wonder if it throws the bombs first. Please don't hit the refresh. Be done with it. Be done with it. No, it throws the bombs first. Interesting. We'll probably just take the heals. Continue on. Perfect. Give us something good. Give us something good. Duplicate a random orb at 3 orbs. Stone level 3. That is okay. We have ambidextrary. We can skip right past it. Hello, good sir. Yeah, Maavrickk I just don't think is necessarily that good on this map. If I were to be completely honest with you. Throwing the splat orb first probably would have been better, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Fun Day Friday idea for one of our Fun Day Fridays. A very passive build. We don't do any damage. Give ourselves as much non-damage dealing things as possible. Maybe go bully ball. No, not bully ball, because we'll still be taking damage. We gotta find a way to where our orbs are doing no damage. Absolutely no damage. And so the only way is by siphoning health from the enemies. Kind of like what we're doing now. Ooh, Overhammer. Criticris is very, very good. Whenever deal your orbs damage to all enemies, that is very passive. That is a very passive attack. +1/+1, that's just good. But I think I want Overhammer just for this final boss because I think we'll need it for the final boss. Essentially, if we're doing more damage than necessary to kill the frontmost enemy, all the excess damage is going to go over. Starting with a splat orb is actually very big here. Making as many durable pegs as possible is ideal. Thank you for the hit. You didn't need to. I just don't understand how to... Ooh, well, it went back over. Well, then... Okay, just keep making... Get rid of the squares, please. Look at it just pop off. We don't even need to use our Maavrickk, but I want to. Well, there we go. It's as easy as that. We siphoned the big boy all the way to their death. Ah, now that was a good run. That was a good run. Thank you all so much for tuning in. If you liked it, please consider liking the video, commenting, and subscribing to the channel. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs if we can. But thank you so much, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye.